only didn't see the castle. What makes you think I'll see the sea turtle?
Look closer, Chase. It's right there, swimming through the castle turret.
They're clouds. They don't look like castles or Africa upside down or even castle turrets, Faye. They're just fluffy white clouds.
That's because you don't know how to use your imagination. It's broken. I bet all you did was watch TV as a little boy, huh?
Pretty much.
I feel bad for people with tiny imaginations. What do they think about when life sucks?
They ignore it until they can't anymore. Listen, I have to tell you, my parents...
Your parents are the reason why your imagination is so small. Tell them I'm mad at them for letting you veg out in front of a moving picture screen during your early developmental stages. Tell them I say shame on them.
Whatever.
Don't forget to tell them.
I'm not really talking to them right now.
Why not?
They can be so... They're just parents. Always telling me exactly where to go, exactly what to do, you know?
No, I don't.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Don't worry about it.
This is way better than math with Mrs. Carlson, huh?
Yeah, this is the best idea you've had since I met you. I'm happy we did this.
Yeah.
No, really. We need to escape the everyday stuff. Just relax and enjoy the fresh air.
Do you ever want to escape for real?
Escape like how?
I mean, no one really asked me if I wanted to be here, alive. No one really asked me anything. I mean, I'm created by some force unknown and thrown onto a giant blue ball spinning madly through deep black space. It's so absurd, so unfair. It's almost laughable.
But your life is practically perfect. I should be the one ranting about evils of forces unknown. I mean, I live in a rundown apartment complex with my eccentric grandmother. I'm happy enough.
You don't even know what that means. No one does.
You can't speak for everyone.
Fine, I'll speak for you. Faye, when you get sad or upset, you run off into an imaginary world that you've created inside your head. That's not happy. You don't deal with things. Doesn't that ever get to you? I mean, if I was 15 and I had to take care of my grandmother like she was a child, I'd go insane. Don't you ever just raise your fist in the sky and shout, "All right!" I'm all done. I'd like to get off now.
I can't afford to think like that. I'm all she's got. If I got off now, who would take care of her? Anyways, I don't mind my grandma, really. She's got some great stories you should hear of. She used to be a cabaret dancer, you know. After she escaped from those gypsies that kidnapped her, had to make a living somehow. So she slipped on one of those short sequined outfits and those killer heels and kicked her legs way high above her head. She was a natural.
Sure.
Anyways, happy isn't something you know.
Then tell me what it is.
It's more of a feeling you get, like everything and nothing all at once. I feel so full. My eyes fill up, like I'm about to cry, but then I don't. And my ears, they hum. And at the same time, I feel empty inside, but a good empty. And there's this pleasant dull drumming against my ribcage, all the way down to the pit of my belly.
You're insane. I'm dancing with the earth. Well, maybe you're right. But you can't feel like that all the time. What about the times you aren't happy?
Well, that doesn't mean I don't still believe in it, because I do. I mean, I don't always all the time think I'm going to be happy. But life, it's mostly what you want it to be. You sort of get to choose.
Don't say that.
What?
Don't say that because you know it isn't true. No one gets to choose.
Of course you get to choose. Why wouldn't you?
No one chooses to be born. People don't choose to grow old and die.
Well, some things you have no control over. Life just kind of happens. But you get to choose how you deal with it.
Your parents abandoned you.
So did yours.
Divorce and abandonment aren't the same thing.
Says you.
My mom got remarried. My stepdad's a nice guy. So what if my dad's around less? We're happier now.
I thought you didn't believe in happy. Anyways, I've told you 1,000 times, my parents didn't abandon me. My dad left my mom and me to find a better job so I could better support us. He promised he'd be back within a year, and when that year was up and he still hadn't returned, my mom knew that something awful had happened.
Yeah, she knew something awful had happened and she went to go find him.
But you don't have to be so mean about it, it's what happened.
You're writing? Here?
Everywhere. You never know when inspiration will strike.
Look, Faye, I'm sorry. Faye? I have to tell you something. But I need to know you'll be able to handle it. Not handle it like when your grandmother forgets your birthday, or your name, or your face. Not like you do when you talk about your parents.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. I need you to accept this.
If you're trying to say something, then just say it.
I'm moving. My stepdad got a job offer in Georgia. Apparently it's too good to pass up. Nothing about this move is easy. I've lived here for 4 years, longer than I've lived anywhere. It's my senior year of high school. All my friends are here, and you're here.
When did you find out
Find out.
that you were moving? How long have you known? Chase, silence is not an answer.
A few months ago.
And you're just now telling me? I thought we were best friends. This is monumental. How could you not have told me until now?
It's complicated.
It's not. I'm leaving. Nothing complicated about that.
I didn't want to. I wasn't sure how you were going to handle it.
That's never a good excuse.
I've been fighting with my parents for days, trying to get them to change their minds, but they won't budge. They say soon I'll be off to college and it won't matter much where I live. I've run out of arguments and rationalizations.
Don't go.
I have to go.
I don't think I can handle it.
I have to go.
Will you visit?
Georgia is 14 hours away.
Promise. You'll visit?
I won't have a job right away. There's no way my parents will pay for a plane ticket back. But I'll visit. I'll find a way. I'll sell something like my bike or maybe my soul. I'll walk all the way back if I have to. Maybe I'll borrow that sequined outfit your grandma wore and I'll cabaret dance my way back. Do you think she'd be able to teach me a few moves?
She'd love to. I know she'd love to. I wore a white dress and walked barefoot through the park. I drew arrows in the dirt with my feet and had epic battles with the ants while we talked about life. He had hazel eyes and wouldn't stop staring at me.
Hey look, it's the Queen of Sheba.
Where?
Right there.
I can't see her.
She's kind of sideways, you see? Kind of chasing after the sea turtle.
Oh, I think I can see her too.